Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It's your main man Cop here. We are back with another awesome Witcher 3 stream. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing good. I know I'm doing fairly decent myself. So as my old man used to say, pit patter, let's get at her. No more hesitation. Let's bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. Refresh the chat. Jay Storm, a very good morning to you as well. And let's bring up the game. How you doing today, Jay Storm? My ugly Witcher mug centered in the camera here. Last time, if y'all remember, we finished our preparations to strike at Eredin into the Wild Hunt, and another side quest popped up to help Dijkstra, Roach, and Thaler finally kill Radovid. And I couldn't decide which one to do first. And then I decided, you know what, just going to help these guys, because this is the quest more likely to get ruined by doing the other one first. Yes, some nice fall weather. It's nice and rainy here today. I like that. Oh.
Mustn't think like that.
I could never remember the controls of this darn thing from week to week.
Beware, freak.
Here we go.
Think about? Shackle the horse. He was out to murder me.
What
are you looking at? He done then. They
What's
told
this?
me avoid doing business with.
What's the problem?
Fuck! Another non-human. You're everywhere.
Silence! Now we'll do this quick. I've got a little witcher chore. You willing?
Little chores aren't usually worth the pay.
Well, this will be, don't you, Fred? Now just be quick about it. I've wasted enough time on these two pricks. A shared warehouse. Monsters cropped up in it.
Cropped up? On its own? You put it there. You meant it to rip my noodle off so you could get your paws on my goods.
Don't try to spin this, shorty.
I don't care who sick the ghoul or the strigger on who. Beast's got to be dealt with. That's that. So what'll it be, would ya?
Yeah, why not?
Fine, I'll see to it.
I'll not have it. Non-humans, they stick together. These two like to prove it's no ghoul at all, but my dear departed Nan.
I didn't get a good look at the mug, but now you mention it, it could very well be.
Shut it! Or I'll send inspectors to your storehouse just as soon as the monster's dispatched.
That won't be necessary.
Out my way.
Strange. Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone.
Ooh, clues.
Wide, deep print. A dwarf? Someone kept it in a cage. Bars were sawed through. That's why it escaped.
Oh. Is there no other evidence? You know what probably happened was the dwarf got it and hoped it would kill the racist dude. Oh, man, I have to report oh. Well, maybe I'll just be able to say I have no idea who did it.
So, you take care of the beast?
Yep.
Yes.
I knew ironing which would be quickest. So, figure out how it got in there.
Well, I found a cage.
Found a cage. Someone had kept a necker in it. Bars had been sawed through, though.
So someone wanted it to escape. Which one of them did it?
I mean, that footprint tends to point at the dwarf, but... Oh, this sucks.
Think it was the dwarf.
What? Rubbish! Tripe! Why the hell would I do that?
Seems plausible this racist got under your skin.
But...
That's enough. Here's your pay. And you, come with me.
Can't wait to watch him swing. Someone will have to lift him onto the stool.
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs. You bloody tell us what this is about.
Just as soon as Geralt arrives. Should he arrive?
You won't plow and talk. Least you can do is pour around. Bloody suspense is made for...
Witcher, at last. Now, we're all present.
Then up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, Do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
You're nosy. It picks me off. I love when these two banter back and forth, but let's get to it, shall we? Let's just get to it, Dijkstra.
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name, intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites. What the...
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Ves, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
This is gonna go badly, I can already tell. Alright.
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. About as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the kid.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
The bridge must be clear.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round the temple, what about them? Won't they bloody congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're paid a tidy sum, they won't.
Now, maybe it's just me, but that owl looked a lot like Philippa to me.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Maybe not easily, but I think I'll manage.
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt, provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
Choices. I need that. I need to do this. I don't know that I trust her 100%.
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa, I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Now, we're in the middle of the most anti-mage city, right out in public. And she's like transforming into an owl and back where anybody can see.
Mr. Fancy Pants. Oh, what are you looking
Sorry.
Wait and see, cunt. I'll carve your mug so not even a blind man will put his cock anywhere near it.
Oh,
What's going on here?
Fuck all to do with you. Piss off.
Lady doesn't feel like talking to you.
I can handle this.
Shut your trap.
Want me to get rid of him?
I can make him leave.
I'm lost. Is he in the scenario?
Scenario?
Stop spoiling our fun, all right?
Oh, great. Oh, this git's completely blown the mood for me.
Let me get out of your way. Just maybe find someplace a little more secluded.
I love this game, I really do. Ye old roleplay.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Baptism of fire. You know what it is, white man.
Great deal. Fuck when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white hot tools.
Save me. I'm dying.
Just a bit more and I'll drop this job. Won't find any.
Sometimes the GPS in this game just... it seems really... weird.
Wonderful.
Doesn't help that I'm not the best at steering either.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Son of your misborn clod.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience.
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I'd generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. You can trust me.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad, in a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, knew that was happening. Am I gonna get my swords back? Apparently not.
Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
This is how you thank those who serve you?
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Well, this is gonna suck.
Any last words? Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
Sucks a little bit less.
On our way. All right.
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
Oh,
Come here! Shoot at will!
You'll never learn. Damn it.
okay. Oops. Wrong button. Hanged Man's Venom.
Not good.
Whew. Hey, Theo, how's it going, buddy?
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
That was not Yennefer. That was Philippa Eilhart.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Temeria.
Temeria. What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Eredin and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
I want the whole truth.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? Ow! This is not what we planned and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced horseman. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
I won't let you kill them.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Stop walking into his soul!
Now!
I really didn't want to have to kill Dijkstra.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Take care, Roche. Well. That was... The reason I'm looting is because I'm kind of hoping that Dijkstra has some pretty epic loot or something. I have a feeling that Dijkstra's was that ham sandwich there. Ah, well. One evil king down, one to go.
One drink, all I had. Ah! Watch your step. Looking to make some coin too, hey? No loitering round here.
Oh, they must be upstairs.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Like I said, I'm terrible at steering.
Geralt.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
What about?
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
I'm going with you.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
I'm all ears.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us. We are saddened our dear Sheila will not join in this endeavor, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning. What is your decision? Will you join us?
As before, I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet.
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
With the lodge, someone's always in charge. Yeah, good. I like that a lot better than you'll be on the run again. Stop it. I really gotta learn to turn my phone off when I'm streaming.
No equality in the lodge? That's garbage. Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best suits her.
And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust anyone. It's Ciri's decision.
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalark, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalark awaits down at the port.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
That's Yennefer. Oh, level 31, you say? Or level 33, you say, rather. Level 34, we start getting crippling strikes.
Oh, don't touch right cabbage last night. It feels like it's...
Greetings, White Wolf. What comforts might we provide today?
What do you have to drink that's good?
Well,
take care now.
Was hoping to sell him all that useless crap I got killing Siggy. Just deposit some books. We'll visit a vendor on the way out of town.
Captured and displayed in sideshow.
One thing I am kind of curious. 2,000, huh? I wonder. Let me check something really quick. Okay, I don't have the patterns for master-crafted woven armor. I was hoping if I had all the patterns for all the woven armor, I would have called an audible.
Where you going? A killer prowls the city.
Oh, I wish my man were as brave as you.
Would have called an audible and we'd have gone and side quested until we got to 34, so that I could have made the woven armor master crafted.
Stay out of my way.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
See what you got.
What do you have on offer?
There we go. Farewell.
So long.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Oh!
Do you see what I see?
Oh! Ah! In a hurry?
Yennefer, this is untrue. It's true.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Did you really secure them amnesty?
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
What was that bit about Fringilla?
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
The Emperor hid that from you.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
No. Not gonna fall in the water. I almost fell into the water there. I'm gonna be real honest.
Oh, you make a fine sailor. Till the puking sets in.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Yeah, let's go.
Anchors away.
Yennefer. What did you do?
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Oh, that's the Emperor's fleet.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto the Emperor's ship?
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
They know we're here?
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on there myself.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I don't even know what the Sunstone is.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the An Elle. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Galban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
I love elven legends. Let's hear it.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Galban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part?
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Galban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
I'm more interested in how to use it.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
Are we sure the Sunstone's in Skellige?
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there.
I'm off.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Don't worry, kiddo. We got this.
Whoa, 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 stop flexing like
Boring
that.
as fucking shite.
You've no respect for our customs. You're that witch, Yennefer.
Nah, dude. I got respect. Just gotta do stuff sometimes.
Weak arms swinging it, eh?
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs? They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugos. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his arse. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugos, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
That caught a turn.
War's been seen. The Noggle Fair.
Where are we? Care Troll to Harbor.
Your shores.
Oh!
Lead our ways, Drifter. Respect, Witcher. Something I've always wondered. What'll you Witchers do once they're...
The favor Lady Bran did for her son sure did bear a high price.
And what else would crack out?
Did you say?
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skelliger.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Ooh, tough choice. Want to be king by the grace of Nilfgaard?
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Come, we should not stay here.
I agree with you, but you got to get moving there, Ermion. Ermion?
Come, we should not stay here.
Are you stuck, Ermion? Nice. Good job, buddy. Let's save and reload. Ermion appears to be stuck.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Noggle Fair, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Okay.
Come, we should not stay here.
Damn it. Shit.
Let's, just because I have a feeling we're going to have more fights, let's put some more Hangman's Venom on. Drop your shield. Drop your shield. I kind of figured Ermion would get unstuck sooner or later. Actually, let's eat Dijkstra's chicken sandwich while we're running down this twisty path. I wonder if I could have said something there that would have not resulted in killing Lugos and getting in a fight with all his men.
Move. That's enough.
Wait. This one's really funny. What's the difference between...
Guess those ones don't know that Croc's dead.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Kroch sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Kroch believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
First, how's Ceres doing?
How's Ceres handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
And the lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Kroch's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah,
Ceres
sounds
needs
like
to rein
Hjalmar.
in. Ceres needs to rein in both of those men. Ever heard of the Sunstone?
Listen, Hermione. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
I don't think I'm too kind-hearted. I'm just trying not to kill anyone. Fishlung?
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Let's head this way, and then we'll teleport to Arenbjorn.
Don't cross our lives.
Oh, don't worry, I won't. I certainly won't kill your Jarl or anything.
Hey!
Step aside!
Will you stay long?
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet?
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What is with this whale?
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind.
I'll watch for Gevorg with you.
Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
There he is, look!
Avend.
What?
I... just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
I tried to tell him. I tried. Hey Lee, how's it going?
Sing ballads about you. Thanks, girl. Come closer, stranger.
Heard the milk food biting yesterday. Fit of the fish.
I'd rather verify it now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
You have something of a persecution complex.
You needn't come with us.
I hadn't intended it.
Once we were on shore, I said it's fun.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalach's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalach mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Yeah, sufficiently.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Always.
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the Sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Glad you're enjoying
your
it, buddy.
Eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Call that working?
These continental dandies come and stuff, and then we've got to drag their crosses out of the inn.
Ah.
Travel to the island where Avalok's got his laboratory, you say, huh? Sure. Fast travel! Well, we already took care of one evil king in this episode there, Lee. Radovid is no more. Now we're just trying to take care of Eredin.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
Yeah, me
Not
too.
even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Wait. Yeah, but there should be loot somewhere. Yennefer? Darling, don't
Pretty
get so far
cozy.
ahead of me.
Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Make paste.
Look, Geralt.
I'll be right there, darling. Just looting.
It seems someone was literally just here.
An assistant, maybe?
Avalak's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow it doesn't seem like Avalok to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Wait. Is that extinguish or examine? Extinguish.
Yeah.
Yen. Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eredin was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
Only analyzed?
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. We spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri. But it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Oh, Ciri. Remarks concerning the death of Oberon. Oberon Merlik died. We lost not only our finest sage and leader, but also our best chance to renew the gene of the Elder Blood. Prior to his success seemed possible, even imminent. I had interpreted Cyrilla's willingness to attempt to beget his child, despite her earlier resistance, as a personal triumph, and a sign there was more of Laura in her than I had ever imagined possible. Now, with all my designs shattered and the benefit of hindsight, I concluded that putting pressure on here, then in Tir Nalia, had a very negative effect on our relationship. Yet I could not have predicted that Miraculak was had so little remaining, would squander it so foolishly, even though Cirilla was his for the taking. Now my only hope lies in trying to regain her confidence and trust at any cost. Your Imperial Majesty, allow me to remind you that our arrangement encompassed all the sorceresses wishing to take part in the risky endeavor, whose success is so vital to us. And it's hard to believe that the current situation, when I have already succeeded in gathering so many members of the Lodge, you would refuse to allow Fringilla VIGO to join our company. I understand there are personal factors that make you reluctant to part with your subject, but I assure you our interests are aligned in those matters as well. Promise that I will uphold the conditions of our arrangement, despite the fact that they will demand sacrifices of me, will leave me in an unfortunate situation. I therefore request politely, yet with great insistence, that you release Fringilla. With all due respect, Yennefer. Oh, Yennefer. Scheming as usual. Pressing A and it won't let me examine.
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
Elves sure know their fragrances. Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You? I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
For example?
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Didn't actually believe her, did you?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
But I want to loot the room.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Calm down. The elf was right.
Aren't you supposed to cheer me up?
You carry Laura's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her power, too. That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem so.
You were born with a great gift, and only you can decide how to use it.
What's that?
A necklace. Laura Doran's.
It's beautiful, but...
Yours to wear.
Let's go. I'm sick of this place.
I mean, can I still go and loot his bedroom? Because I'm gonna try. Tales and legends about humans. This would be interesting. Talaith and the Evil Witch. No one in all of Tirnalia knew how to help Talaith remove the evil spell cast upon her brother. Overwhelming despair clouded her judgment, and she went to see an old witch. She forgot the sage's warning that the old woman's heart was black as pitch and foul as carrion crawling with maggots. The old witch lived in a cage in the water surrounded by poisonous vapors and venomous vipers and toads. Talaith went there, even though her pure heart cried out for her to turn back. As she approached the cave, she smelled an odor so terrible she almost fainted. She had no idea what it was, for she had never been near a human before. She overcame her disgust, thinking all the while about her brave brother, and asked the witch for help. "And what will you give me in return, my dear elf?" screeched the witch. "Anything you ask." "Give me your voice, my dear elf. I'll lift Leod's curse." Talaith thought about how she used to sing lullabies to her little brother and began to cry. She gave the witch her beautiful voice, all the same. The old woman grabbed it in her crooked talons like a small silver fish and tossed it to her cat. "Now give me your hair, my dear elf. Only then will I lift your brother's curse." Talaith sobbed but agreed, and the witch wove a thick net from her hair and hung it from the trees in order to catch birds. "Now give me your eyes, my dear elf, or I'll never lift Leod's curse." Talaith loved her brother very much, and so gave the witch her green eyes. The witch sewed them into her dirty dress like precious stones for ornament. She started to laugh. Only then did Talaith understand that the witch would never lift Leod's curse, and all her sacrifices had been for nothing. She could no longer cry. Oh, how she regretted not having listened to the sages tell so many tales of human treachery. Talaith was petrified with regret, but her pure heart continued beating. When the old woman bent over her book of spells, Talaith's green eyes read along with her, and in this way Talaith learned it was the witch who had put the curse on her brother Leod. She read along with the witch further until she learned how to lift the curse, and so she caught fat robins with the net which the witch had woven from her hair, and fed them to the witch's cat. Purring with delight, the cat agreed to follow her back to Tirnalia. There it told the sages the whole story about Talaith's stolen voice, and they recognized that it was true. The evil spells cast on Leod and Talaith were reversed, and the evil witch was drawn and quartered. That really is how the elves see humans. Well, the An Elle, anyway.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjord?
I can.
Let's go, Ciri.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look together.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Quiet down.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
We were right to come.
Yeah, we were.
I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
You bet, kiddo. Together.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks be to Freya for sending you, Witcher.
Where are you walking?
Okay.
Ugly as a sea devil.
Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, we'll port here, grab this boat, and we'll head out. Veni Vidi Vigo. Nice. I wonder how close I am to another level. Oh, nowhere near. I wonder if this is actually considered darkness or not. I think what I'll do is meditate until midnight, then we know it's darkness. Nothing like a nice refreshing swim to wake you up. I'm so bad at this game. Oh, hell nah.
Sink the boat! Shoot!
Wait. Parley. Damn it.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
We are at war, if you've not noticed.
I've noticed. Can see the smoke from burning huts miles away.
What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly ready to forgive them?
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time for me to go.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Gods!
Don't know why the game crashed, but it just did.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar.
I have no idea how far back I am, but let's hope it's not too
As
far.
Gills had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
I'll just swim it this time.
Pleasant to come back after all these years.
There, in the water! Shoot!
We got him! Return to your stations! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Let's hope the game doesn't crash this time.
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
We are at war, if you've not noticed.
I've noticed. Can see the smoke from burning huts miles away.
What do you want?
Fringilla VIGO. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Time for me to go.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla VIGO. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
I hate portals.
And I despise teleports. But have it your way. Let's go.
Triss, where's Yennefer?
She'll be here soon, and she's sure to want to talk to you.
I don't doubt it.
The Elven ruins are where? Ancient crypt, someplace else I haven't gone.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and throne.
Was it hard?
You
Killing
and
that
Hjalmar,
vermin?
You sure fucking showed that.
Something I've always wondered. What will you witchers do?
No such thing.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this. Witcher.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did?
Put some cat on so we don't miss anything.
I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. It hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damned thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful. Hear that?
What did I say?
You're not that tired.
drowners were protecting her. Damn, there's a lot.
I hope you don't plan to muck about in this carrion now. We came here for a reason.
But loot, Philippa. Loot.
So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a five-some, there's clearly no room. Ugly bastard. What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearlan of the Elven legend. Do you literally read nothing? There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
Not excited to work with the Emperor.
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
Work it out with Yennefer.
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
The deal with Emir is Sorceress's business.
This deal with Emir. It's Sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising Empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward.
Yeah, onward.
Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma! That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Oh goody, a puzzle.
Not bad.
Clearly. Ah! Clearly, one must get up here. Go around the back way. I'm definitely going to have to come back here off stream and search this entire place.
At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
I recommend the Alpine Air of Nazaire.
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh Alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic, but perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you, and go.
You want to take Yen's place beside Emir.
You want to take Yen's place at Emir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable, and I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly, and it would give the wrong impression.
Are you done? Can we go?
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my own way back.
Well, honestly, I think that's a really good place to end for today. We didn't quite get to where I wanted to be and deal with Eredin, but it looks like we'll have to wait for next week. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll be back later today on the Warcraft channel with a little bit of live rogue leveling. Till then, take care. Peace. Cop out.